another Sailor swatching video. Remember back in the day when I used to swatch these inks? We have this, oh, hold on, you can't see. Oops, I'm making a mess. This whole section is what we have left. I think when I counted, we had like 37 left to go. These are all empty. Those are ones that we've already did, but we have all of these. So what I did today is I picked a random ink. I picked a random ink out of the box, and whatever number that was a series I decided I was going to use. I was going to go in order, but that starts with the purples, and I kind of want to leave the purples for last because those are the ones that I am most excited about. So, yeah, so we have the 41 series today. We did the 40 series a few times ago, and I will link that up in the cards. But today we're going to have 141, 241, 341, 441, 541, 641 is one that I've already swatched, so we're not going to swatch that one. And then we have a 741, which you can't tell says 741, but trust me. And then 841 and 941. So that's what we're going to be swatching today. Basically the whole line except for 641. And as you can see from this, it's kind of like these sort of bluish green sort of colors. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch these inks. As I have had in the past, we have the Cosmo Airlight paper and Tomoe River paper. We're gonna do little swabbies over here of those, and I have my background paper for the swatching, and we have I think we have 8. Let's see, how many cards do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have like 9 cards. So we actually have just plenty. We have plenty to do this with. So as always, I will be using my Moon Man glass tip pen. This is the moon. This particular one is the Moon Man N6. I don't know what the color is called. It's purple. It's a newer one. I was looking for to see if like you could still find the Moon Man N6, and you can. And they had some new colors, so I got this purple one. And then I have my paintbrushes that I'm going to move off to the side over here so I can actually like get to them. My labels are coming off. That's lovely. Love that for me. Okay, so we're going to start with number 141 because why wouldn't we start at the beginning? My camera's a little higher up than it usually is, so I'm hoping that you can see this. I'm going to zoom in. And yeah. Okay. I feel like I might need to wash my hands before I start this because my fingers are inky from peeling the saran wrap off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. I don't want to contaminate my swatches. Alright, I cannot tell you how excited I am to be back swatching these inks because I really, like, as great as it is that I have not had to do these so it prolongs the inevitable, I really want to get this project done because I want to see all these inks. I want to be able to show them off and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so we're going to start, and these samples are all from Yoseka Stationery. This is Sailor Studio. Yeah, Patches, are you so excited that I'm swatching these inks again? Oh, you're excited about the birdie outside. Never mind. I'm going to pretend that you're excited that I'm swatching these inks, Mr. P. I'm going to pretend. I'm going to pretend that's what you're excited about. So get my cloth out here. All right. And like I said, these samples are from Yoseka Stationery. They sell, I believe, 3 ml samples of the Sailor Ink Studio inks. And so I I had a ton of them either in bottles and other samples that I've purchased like over time. And at the beginning of the year, I just went ahead and bought like basically every one that I didn't have so I could do the series. So yeah, and then it got waylaid because I had work and life things happen. So yeah, but we're back now, and I'm going to write what color this is. So this is a very bright, like sky blue sort of color. Reminds me of Sailor, I think it's Yuki Akari maybe? Is that the one? Next up we have number 241. Make sure that I'm still on frame. I think I prefer this shade to the to 141. I am fond of the 2 series though in these inks, like the 200 series. I just really enjoy it. It's like lighter but not too light. Light enough to be like interesting but not too hard to read in my opinion. So yeah, I'm a fan of the 200 series. Very pretty. I like that one a lot. Okay. I'm so happy to be swatching these inks. I can't even. Next up we have number 341. And for those of you who haven't watched one of the previous videos, Yoseka sells them in their little sample vials, but I don't want to keep these forever. I want to be able to send them back, because if you get 10 samples and then send these back, you'll get a free sample. So also I don't find it easy to fill pens from these, so I put them in my own vials because I have them lying around, and then I can more easily fill my pens. So yeah. If you syringe fill or whatever, it probably doesn't matter, but I want to be able to also send these back and recycle them, and like I have, nearly 100 of them. I think I can actually fill that box to send it back because I have previous samples from previous orders, and send it back to them so they can save some money and still sell people samples. I probably will keep a couple of them just because they're cute. But oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I wanted to write the name of the ink on the other papers. 341. So yes, so how's everybody been doing? I know that we're in the middle of doing some 30 inks 30 days. But if you don't watch those videos, maybe you don't watch those videos, maybe this is your first time here. Maybe you've been waiting on pins and needles for me to come back to these inks. How have you been doing? Have you done your own Sailor Ink Studio experiments? I have to say, so there's a gentleman on Instagram. His name is Mike. I don't remember exactly his last name. I know it starts with an A, but he was commissioned by Sailor North America to do, but he's been doing like, he's kind of been working on the ink series as I've been working on the ink series, like not on purpose. I think we just sort of had the same idea at the same time to like play with these inks. And he's been like comparing them to themselves and just like making like really awesome like illustrations and pictures and things. And he was recently commissioned by Sailor North America to do like drawings or artwork for each of the 50 states inks, and I'm really excited to see what those turn out like. I know that they've already posted the first few. I think they posted Alaska and Maryland and Florida, and I don't know if they've done any others yet, but yeah, it's really interesting, and he's very talented, and I honestly look forward to his posts all the time because he's always doing something. And he's been doing like waterwork, so you can kind of see some of the it's beautiful. I'll link his account in the description box. But yeah, I look forward to his posts, especially on these inks, all the time. Like it's beautiful. I love it. I'm a big fan. His name is Mike. His last name starts with an A, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, and I don't want to get it wrong. So, yeah, just trust me. He's very talented. And if you aren't following on Instagram, you should, because it's a bright spot in my Instagram feed. Okay, so next up we have Sailor 441. This looks suspiciously like Lamy Pacific. In that same vein. So these inks are for all my blue friends, my friends who love blue. Like I don't know, I go back and forth on blue inks. Like like in a ballpoint pen or in a gel pen, I tend to prefer blue ink because I'm really picky about my black inks and I hate it when they gray out. I know that I've talked about that in a recent 30 inks video. I hate it when ink that's supposed to be black looks gray. Like I don't mind gray ink, if my black ink is supposed to be black, I want it to be like as black as possible. Like it needs to be black. But with blue ink, like I don't have to worry about that problem usually. So I tend to favor blue inks for ballpoint pens and gel pens, specifically also because of the blue blacks. Like the Pilot G2 Navy is my favorite, or whatever equivalent there is of that in a gel pen sort of thing. Like the Tool pens have a navy blue or a blue black. I don't know exactly what they call it, but that's like where I lean towards. But if it's, yeah, I forget where I'm going with this. But anyway, these are like turquoisey sort of blues. And I do have my favorite. Like my favorite like turquoisey blue is Robert Oster Soda Pop Blue. Like I love that sort of color. But I go in phases. Like sometimes I really, really love it, and sometimes I really, really don't. And lately I've been in a less than favorable towards blue mode. I don't know why. I've been favoring. I mean, I've also been just favoring other colors. I don't know why I'm showing you that cap. Like you can see it. It's clear. I guess you can kind of see it. This is Sailor 541. I don't even remember how I do these videos, so I hope it's comparable to the others, but it's been a few months since I've done one. I don't know exactly the timeline. I'm working from home today, and I was like, I have some time. I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is from Yoseka Stationery. Sailor Ink Studio number 541. Losing ink there. So I can't really talk about it because it's not really my story to tell, but the stuff that I was worried about in the last 30 inks video has had a resolution, and it's sad news, but like I said, it's not my story to tell. So just if you can send out good vibes and into the world or whatever, just like I would appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm okay. Yeah, it's not about me though. So yeah, it's gonna get a little worse before it gets better, but yeah. These swabs for 541 weren't really as fresh as they could have been, so I don't know if the paper swatches are going to be as accurate. But very nice, very pretty. Like I said, I'm kind of enjoying these. $6.41. We are not going to swatch live on camera because I've already done that a while ago. Yeah, I'm sure that I probably did it in a video. I don't know which one off the top of my head, but well, yeah. I just realized I haven't been checking to see if these are even in frame, but they're all kind of in the same area, so hopefully they have been. I apologize. My head's not all here. I just really wanted to play with these inks though. So this next up is 741. This seems to be the closest to Soda Pop Blue so far. 741. Although, I don't know, I'm gonna have to see the swatch because actually now that the writing is sort of drying, it looks a little more blue. So we shall see. No, that's kind of close. Maybe a little more vibrant, perhaps, but that's pretty. Pretty. Threw down a lot of ink down there, though. Okay. 2 more to go. We have number 841. Oh, I had exactly enough. I must not have counted correctly. I had exactly enough cards to get through this video. Sweet. I love when that happens. This is number 841. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's pretty. Pretty. Oh, I totally missed like a whole ass spot. So we're gonna cheat. And last but most certainly not least, we have Sailor 941. I also seem to tend to like the 900 series, these darker inks. I tend to like darker inks anyway. So, and I just realized I forgot to write the number. So we're going to do 941. And, okay. We dunked that way too far. Did not need to get that much ink. Alright. Very pretty. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to let these dry, and then I will come back and we'll show off our finished swatches. Y'all, I got so busy I almost forgot to come back and end this video. So let's go ahead and look at our Cosmo Airlight paper. We have our ink swatches here. Everything but 641 because I didn't have the ink nearby. Yeah, I see some like really nice sheen on some of these. The 741, that's the one that's like Soda Pop Blue. This one has some sheen. This one has a little bit of black sheen in the darker bits. Some nice like reddish pink sheen. Very pretty colors. If you like blues or bluish greens, you're probably gonna like, or like, you know, turquoisey blues, tealy blues, blues that are a little more green leaning. I feel like you might really enjoy this set of inks. So here we have the Tomoe River paper. Get a little bit of the sheening here and here where I laid down the inks a little heavier. So interesting. Very nice. Very nice. Here's kind of a little comparison. Not exact, but then we have our cards here. So we have 141. 241, 340. I really like 341, 441, 541, 641, 741, 841, and then 941. And I don't know what's going on with this card. I don't know if there's like, I don't know what's going on with this card, but it's a little weird. So there's that. But the ink color is very pretty. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. There's our 41 series. Yeah, I like it. I think my favorites in this set are probably 341 and 341. This one reminds me, like I said, of Soda Pop Blue, so I like that one. I kind of like 841. I like 941, but I don't know what is going on with this card. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But I do, when I was painting the ink on this one, it was a little rough. So I don't know, it might just be like a bad batch of paper or something. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. I'm looking forward to seeing what we have next. I have to go through and like mark off what we've done on here because I didn't think we'd done the 40s, but we have done the 40s. So yeah, I'll have to go through and see what we've got. But yeah, I really want to save like the 35s for last because those are the ones I'm most excited about. I really kind of want to do the 30s. I don't think we've done the 30s yet, if I remember correctly. It's been a really long time since we've looked at these, so I kind of really need to go through here and like check off what we've used or what we've done. But yeah, we have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 9. So I just did 8. So we probably have about 29, 30 more inks left to go. And then we'll be done with the series. So, yay. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to show the series like then the 100s, and then the 200s, and the 3. Like, I can't wait to just see what they all look like together. I really can't. I'm very excited about this. Here's my ink studio. So we'll go ahead, since I'm like in the middle of this, we'll go ahead and like put these inks where they belong. So here's 140 and 141. They kind of look virtually the same. This one has a little more purple in it. This one, like I said, leans a little more turquoise. So we'll go ahead and put these in their respective spots. So 230. So I guess we don't have a 240 unless I have that card elsewhere from comparing inks. We didn't have a 340 anything. So move on to 400s. 440. Here's a comparison. I don't know, it kind of looks in the camera like it's not really showing right, but this is more blue and this is more turquoisey. Sometimes when I see it on my phone on the screen, it doesn't look okay, but when I look at it on the computer, it's fine. So we have 540 and 541 and 543. 640. Here's 640 and 641. 640 is definitely more of a blue black. This is more of like a sort of blue blackish teal. And here's how it compares to 642. So we have 640, 641, and 642. Definitely more green in this 41 series. Let's see, 7. 740 and 741. $840 and $841. Those are completely different. And then last but most certainly not least, we have 940 and 941. Also, again, completely different. So yeah, I think I'm going to randomly pick at one like I did this time for our next series. So we'll see what we have. The only thing is I really want to save the 35s for last, the purples. So I think I'm going to actively save those purples for last, the 35 series. Yeah, but other than that, I will see you again very soon with another one of these ink videos. Oh, excuse me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will talk to you again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.